are there.
Are we?
We are.
Are we really?
We really are.
But
Shit.
is that factual?
Fucking Christ.
It's allegedly.
Yes.
Allegedly, we're
The
alive.
rumors are that we're alive.
Yes. All right, party people.
I want a new Prince of Persia with The Rock.
No. Yes. Maybe. We're talking about The Rock when we should be talking about other
Prince of
things.
Persia.
It's
Okay,
fine.
true.
Then
Anyway.
if we could also get The
Wait,
Rock,
wait.
nice.
I got a notification. Defenders of Kobold is live.
Oh,
no.
shit! Whatever you're doing, drop this stream. Go watch the Defenders Kobold.
Yeah, I bet they're not talking about The Rock.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
no, good.
All right, we're fucking here. We're doing the fucking thing. We got some different fucking people here today. So how about we do this? We'll go through and we'll do some introductions of who we are, and then we'll say why the fuck we're here. Oh shit! Someone in the room gave us bits.
What?
Amazing!
Making it rain 20 bits.
So yeah, we'll do who the fuck we are, then we'll do why we're here, and then we'll do character introductions. I think that's the way to do it, right? Jake, your turn.
Wait, who
Who are you?
Why am I here?
Why am I alive?
I'm
What is
Jake,
this?
and I'll be playing a fellow by the name of Felix Hunson. No?
No, you just who you are.
Oh, I'm Jake.
Okay, good enough. You.
Alex?
Hi, I'm Jason.
He's Jason with Grim and Perilous Studios.
Daniel.
Hi, I'm Jennifer.
With
Grim and Perilous.
Para and Grimmelous Studios.
Yeah, Grim and Perilous.
And then,
I'm Adam with Prim and Proper Studios.
and my BFF. So,
Future.
future. We're past that.
Allegedly.
Oh, we
They've
are?
got rings
Yeah,
at
yeah.
this point.
Are we
Allegedly,
making it
yeah.
official now?
We're making it official. We're now BFFs.
All right.
Are you going to be Facebook official later?
Yeah, we'll make it Facebook
Change their
official.
status.
Some swashbuckling going on.
So we're here playing a little game some of you might have heard of called Zweihander, and some of the people in this room may or may not have had something to do with its, existence,
Oh,
being.
Do I know?
What?
You guys can just say thank you, Alex.
Alex,
Thank you, Alex.
thank you.
Good job.
So anyway, I have tricked these kind people into coming here and playing a Zweihander one-shot that I have just finished writing maybe an hour ago, called A Sticky Situation in Castle Vologog.
Somebody has
Volag-
to ring my doorbell.
Volog.
It's the
Yeah.
mail.
It's the mail.
Yeah, let me run up and grab it real quick here. I'm sorry. I'll be right back.
You son of a bitch. Get out of my basement.
Oh, gosh, darn it.
It's his basement. So now that Dan's out of here,
Probably going to Chuck's basement.
we're basement swapping.
Yes.
I guess let's do. I am going to be the GM. Let's do a little bit of character introduction, and we'll just take it from there. See what happens. Maybe something magical. Maybe something that involves a police report. We don't know yet. Jake?
Yeah, I'll be playing Felix Hunson, who is an animal trainer, and yeah, he's a skinny boy.
If you could pick an actor to play Felix Huntsman, what actor would you choose?
Oh.
The Rock, naturally. He's got a body type of frail, so clearly a 6'6", 270-pound man would.
It required a signature.
I didn't know we were going to put him on the spot to come up with an actor.
Yeah, that's how we do.
All right.
When I say actor, when I say The Rock, it's like, well,
Yeah,
he's Dwayne Johnson in every movie. What more do you want? Or just really bad special effects in Me Too.
Cinematic masterpiece. Alex.
Ooh, I will be playing Durkin. If you need something, I'll acquire it for you. Yeah, just a wholesome guy, a family man.
chimney sweep.
And he tells the truth 100% of the time.
All the time.
Absolutely.
I definitely have a family. If there was an actor I'd had to pick to play Durkin, I'm just gonna go off the rails here and say The Rock. That'd be who.
That's the ideal.
Yeah,
That's the idea.
I mean, when you see an untrustworthy, unfriendly face, you think The Rock.
Yeah.
Yeah. Rotten Cad, The Rock.
Yeah, that's Durkin.
Yeah.
I'm going to be playing Sir Thomas Fangley. He is a rake. and a little bit down in his luck at this point. If I had to pick an actor, since The Rock is taken naturally,
Dwayne
I'm gonna
Johnson.
go
right.
with. I'm gonna go actually with Michael Caine.
Oh,
Yeah, that would be the. It doesn't sound like him, but that's what it would be a
fancy.
voiceover.
Well, you know, he's a true
he would get-
chameleon of an actor.
He
so-
is. It's a
He
good
did
get.
do a.
I'm surprised he
tried
took
to
the
do
role.
a southern accent in that one movie with Haley Joel Osment. Is that the kid's
After
name?
Earth?
Are you talking about
Yeah,
Black
artificial
Snake
intelligence,
Moan?
right? With Chris Rockbot, yeah.
Dan, save us.
It's too late.
All right.
I play Emil, the human watchman, and I was actually thinking that it could also be The Rock. as
Yeah,
well.
I
So,
mean,
Well,
that's what I was thinking when you said
Uh,
your character.
he's got the right kind of build for cracking the crossbow and doing things that Watchman does.
Oh, absolutely.
I assume he's probably really great at it.
But who watches The Watchmen?
Hulk Hogan.
The Rock.
He's got a mirror with him to keep an eye on himself.
Okay.
And I'll
Handsome.
be playing Alexia Davenport. She's a highway woman. She's an aristocrat. We'll see what comes of that.
So the question.
Oh man, whoever plays the Scarlet Witch, that's what I envision.
Oh, Haley Joel Osment.
Right.
Yeah.
We don't know who she is.
yeah, I don't know.
But
who
we
she is.
will.
I love her hair.
Are you sure you don't mean Macaulay Culkin?
Are you sure you didn't mean The Rock? This is what we're asking.
And
Yeah, she's home alone a lot.
As played by Dwayne Johnson.
Yes.
Drag.
I will be playing the human barber surgeon, Dr. Uli Feleguten.
okay.
Yes.
And
He's
if
the
you
one to
could
call.
choose an actor to portray, Dr.
It would be Christoph Waltz from
Ooh,
Inglourious Bastards,
Nice.
Django Unchained, and
fantastic choice.
that one movie about futuristic roller derby thingy stuff.
What?
Alita.
Alita.
The one-
Battle
Oh
Angel.
shit! Yeah, he was in that.
The one
Okay.
that The Rock was in, right?
Yeah.
He's in everything.
Which guy?
Yeah.
The Rock.
Christopher Waltz.
Played
The
the,
Rock.
played the German bounty hunter in Django Unchained.
Yeah, the dentist.
He's the dentist.
His breakout role was in
He was a Nazi.
Inglourious
Inglourious
Bastards.
Then it's
Okay,
dentist.
so that- okay.
Yeah.
Hans Landa or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a scary guy. I agree with that.
That's great. Jake, you have a word from our sponsors?
Yes, actually, I do. Let's see. No pep in your step. Is your spunk in a funk? Try a can of Zing! Exclamation point. Cola from your friends at Chemicor. Zing! Exclamation point. Has what you need to leap out of bed, tackle the day, jump on opportunities, wrestle a gator, slap a gorilla, punch a kangaroo, stare down the sun, laugh in the face of danger, and spit in the face of death. Zing! Exclamation point. Cola. Do whatever you want to do, or die trying. Disclaimer, do not consume or inhale more than 350 milliliters of Zing! Exclamation point cola per 24-hour period.
Okay.
Oh,
What if I guzzled down some Zing and want to get some dice though?
Oh, well, then you could probably just go to LibrisArcana.com.
Would you recommend it for women who are pregnant or considering becoming pregnant?
yeah.
Yes, LibrisArcana.com is perfect for
I mean Zing. I mean Zing.
Zing! Exclamation point.
Exclamation point.
Well,
No further comment.
Oh, okay.
yeah.
All right.
Can neither
I have
confirm
not
nor
consulted
deny.
with their lawyers, with anyone's lawyers, with my own lawyers.
So if you're a lawyer,
The United States Constitution promises me freedom from self-prosecution, so I'm just going to plead the fifth. And
All right.
But what about those dice?
they have subscription services. They've got quarterly and monthly subscription services where they will just mail you full sets of dice. And if you put in promo code Kobold at the checkout menu, then you get 25 or 20% off your first set when that they
First
mail you.
purchase.
Yeah. So
LibrisArcana.com. Discount code Kobold.
Buy some
Or
dice.
go fuck yourself.
yeah, there's no disclaimers about destroying your health.
Ooh,
So,
no, there's not. You could put them in your rectum if you want.
Yeah.
Just saying. It's a recurring theme. LibrisArcana.com has asked me to talk about the fact that their dice are rectum safe.
Seriously?
No, not
In
at
fact,
all.
They're probably thinking about dropping us again.
They haven't dropped us yet. They're not going to.
That we know.
All right, guys. So we're here to play a game. You all have been given a job. A job by the most unlikeliest place for a group of vagabonds. What, Jake?
No, I'm following along attentively.
Oh, okay. A group of vagabonds
What?
and miscreants. Shut up. And ne'er-do-wells. The king himself
Oh shit.
has given you a job.
That's a mistake.
Such a mistake.
No,
Yeah,
it's
I
not.
wouldn't have done that.
What's that?
Who is the king? I'm from a foreign country.
The Rock.
King Rock the Dwayne Johnson.
Why didn't I see that?
Hey, it's Steven! Steven, if you guys want, the chat's here. Feel free to yell at people.
Oh.
Directly at them.
Directly at them.
At
I
people!
Yeah.
You! Right there!
You all have been given a job by the king. King Rock Dwayne Johnson.
That was close.
Oh shit, hey Dustin. And here is your job. I was going to get a nice fucking thing to type out for you, but I panicked and ran out of time because I panicked and didn't do any prep work. So, the job is this. There is a renegade lord by the name Milos Cardival. Milos is in some hot water for crimes against the crown. Mainly, he wasn't
And
paying
humanity,
taxes.
probably.
Oh, I can agree. I mean, I would never do that.
Oh shit. A Matt showed up and he is hosting us. That is fantastic news.
Thank you.
That Grim and
Matt.
Perilous
Matt.
Gaming would be hosting our
This grim and
stream.
perilous game.
Yeah, ooh.
Starring For the Rocks and the Scarlet Witch.
Uh-huh.
Also,
And Michael
No,
Caine.
that's still The Rock, actually.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
It's just
right.
The Rock dressed up like
The Rock
Scarlet
as the
Witch.
Scarlet Witch, right.
the Scarlet the Rock Witch.
Johnson.
Johnson.
I want the Rock as Medea.
Totally just imagine him a red
Man. Oh, yeah, absolutely. Thanos is like, I don't even know who you are. He's like, it doesn't matter what your name is, and just starts fucking going off with Thanos.
So, this Milos Cardival stopped paying taxes. A warrant has gone out, and you all have been recruited to go collect this asshole and bring him back to the king for judgment. Yes.
With taxes, or if just him? Like, if we find the back taxes,
No, they want him.
Dead or alive?
So
Then
we
we
could
get to
maybe-
keep the
maybe we
tax-
can keep the taxes.
Alive, preferably.
Okay.
Oh.
I heard dead. What?
Yeah,
Alive.
that's,
You still
that's
want
how
those
it's going to
hours.
end up. We all know where this is going.
Yeah.
So,
We're better at making things dead than alive.
but the problem
What about
is,
mostly dead?
here's the main reason why you all have been selected. You are a neutral party. Essentially, you're nobodies.
Oh, that's
I'm sorry.
true words have never been said.
You all have been selected as nobodies, as a neutral party, because it is believed that this Milos Cardival is hiding out at his uncle's castle. This would be Castle Vologd, Vologda.
Is it his uncle's chateau?
It is not. We're not going to
Okay.
talk about
I
that
fucking
right
love
now.
this. Everybody's writing stuff down but me.
That's the way.
I don't need any knowledge.
Why am I taking notes? Everybody else is taking notes. Everyone stop taking notes. No notes are taken.
So he's
for the
at
rest of the
Castle
game.
Voltron.
Be quiet there, Matt. This adventure may or may not be my own inspired rendition of Chateau. So yes, you are correct.
Cool.
I don't even know what that is.
You don't
So,
get
pass
to.
on that one.
Is it a movie?
Yes,
That's
it's a
why
movie.
I don't know it.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah. But anyway,
Didn't start.
it's believed that he's hanging out at his uncle's castle. This would be Uncle
Fester.
Casimir Cordoval. So you all have been sent out. Go find this asshole's castle. Go present this official deed from the king that says surrender this dude. So you all can take him back for, judgment and prosecution. And
It's getting hung.
yeah, probably. Not paying your taxes is a serious offense.
Yep.
Just ask Willie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My dad lost a job because the IRS cracked down on Willie Nelson.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. No. Not the guy who made chocolate, the guy who ate a lot of it every time he got stoned off his ass.
Different Willie.
So,
Not the
and
one,
this
yeah.
is where we're going to start the scene. You have your job. You've been sent out to collect this guy and return him to the king. You find yourselves sitting in a lavish waiting room. You arrived at Castle, whatever the fuck the name of it is, Volog.
You say lavish, so like all the magazines are this month.
Yeah, they're new.
Damn.
Oh my.
There's even some for next month. Yeah.
I can't wait to see what Lana Del Rey is up to.
God damn it.
She's topical, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, you all find yourself sitting in this waiting room. You've been here on your own for maybe 30 minutes. You showed up at the castle exterior. You introduced yourself and your business. A servant came out. You presented the deed. They looked rather scared as shit. And they promptly hurried you off to this room and said, please wait here,
They're gonna cast us in here just like in Star Wars.
just like in Star Wars.
Yeah, I'm
you all
saying
will
that in
be
character now.
greeted shortly. And that's like it's about 30 minutes. That's where you've been. Now, there was some oddities as you all approached this castle.
How many droids?
Thousands of droids.
How many times was the word Roger uttered?
That's all.
Roger.
It's over.
Everyone in this game is now named Roger. As you approached, it's a pleasant spring day. Birds were singing. No crickets were chirping because they're assholes.
Okay, that's a good day.
Spring, that's kind of interesting.
Yeah.
No, I'm alright with it. I'm not going to judge it.
So, but as you maybe, half mile, quarter mile to the castle, you could see it on the horizon coming closer as you approach. This castle is kind of a squat building that sits alongside a lake. And it got kind of eerily silent. Birds stopped. You didn't see any
Birding.
wildlife. The few villagers that you saw approached, when they see you, they would scurry off inside of their little cottages and close the shutters in the door.
Durkin yells out racist.
They are. It's quite tragic. The foliage and the leaves and grass and other bullshit like that starts to wither. You notice there's a weird silvery sheen, almost slime, on most solid surfaces. Rocks are slippery with it.
Did we go to
Dwayne,
downtown
no.
New Orleans? Or?
You went to New Orleans. That's where you went. As you all
Loose beads.
moved along,
Just haven't got the truck down to wash it off yet.
as you all move closer to the town, like I said, the castle, I'm sorry, the castle, not the town. The castle is alongside of this lake, and the water is foul. It stinks. You see dead fish along the shore. It's almost like there's an oil along the top of it. You get that weird purplish rainbow sheen across everything. And that's kind of the weirdness that you approached. So, how we're going to do this, we have, you guys will have a few minutes before you're attended to. If you have any follow-up questions about the arrival here, the wildlife or the area, you can ask that. We may do some rolls, get some information. If it's shit you think your character would have inspected along the way, and then we'll kind of move in. So yes, my friend.
So would any of the village people have been like around us when we came in, or like did they immediately like go away?
They scattered. There weren't many of them.
Just the Indian and the construction worker.
Yeah, I was going to ask, did you catch any of them
They're
doing
the only ones
YMCA?
there. Yeah.
Well, no. Okay.
So Uli would try and call out and be like, "Hello, hello."
They would scatter at you. Now, if you wanted to, you could go up to one of their cottages and have a knock on the door and see if anyone would answer.
Yes, he will definitely do so.
I'd fall behind.
Yeah, I'd accompany Uli.
Okay. So you...
You say there's a lack of wildlife, but do any of these people have like pets?
Uh,
Dogs?
there
chickens,
is the
pigs,
occasional bit of livestock. They all cook...
Oh,
Yeah. In, fenced-in pens, chicken coops. It all would look really like emaciated almost.
okay.
Sickly.
So then, like, would these be animals? Good question. Would these be animals that like we could approach?
Yeah, they would be, domesticated.
Okay. Well, Uli won't care so much about going and knocking on a door. Then he'll go up to like the nearest large-ish animal.
You find a
Some
cow
sort
or
of
something
pig
like
whisperer.
that.
And
Yeah.
then he's going to see if he can just start checking it over, and he's going to try and look at some teeth to see what's going on here.
Okay. Make me a. I would call that a heal check, wouldn't you?
It's your game.
Yeah, we're gonna call it a heal check.
Okay.
Medical workings is what we'll call that.
All right, and so he's going to approach, and he's going.
And we're gonna call that since it's docile, standard life. We'll call it routine.
Okay, routine will make it 70%. As a 20 will succeed.
You inspect it. Like I said, first off, there's no fat on the cow. Thin, emaciated. You check it. You go check its mouth. Its mouth is slick. Really weird. Like it's got a coating on everything. Any fibrous material that you might find between the teeth is abnormally rotten. And then if you were to check the hindquarters of this creature, you would find that it definitely has signs of gastrointestinal distress. It's been shitting its brains out.
That's an official barber term.
As in, if he's not going to the door, I am also.
Yeah, I would go to the door. I'm not interested in the animals.
Okay. Anything else with the...
No, he's just going to continue to take things and be like, oh, interesting. Oh, you poor thing. You poor thing. But, yeah. He's, then, after he's done, he's going to rejoin the others.
Okay. How do you handle? You give a knock.
Yeah.
A slat on a nearby window pops open real quick, and you see a young woman, maybe you would put her late teens, early 20s, peers through, and she calls out, what is it you want?
What do you? I'll just pass her by over, normal thing.
Yeah.
Just wondering, what do you guys eat? Like I saw the water is looking nasty. This is slime. What do you guys eat?
Well, give me, I don't know, that's a...
Please don't say it's those filthy vermin in your pen.
She would answer, we eat the vegetables we grow. We eat our livestock. Why? Do you want to buy a cow? We'll sell you a cow.
Nah, I'm
Don't buy it. They look diseased.
yeah.
No offense.
Yeah, nah, you know what? You go back to doing you.
One question, young miss. I was wondering if you've seen a stranger abouts in your town, other than us, of course. If you've seen would we have had a description of Milosh?
Yes, I was actually going to say I did miss out on giving you the description. He is actually a very recognizable person.
He's a lich.
He's not a lich. Imagine the
Casual lich.
Count Dracula came to town.
imagine the setting of this place would be like Scandinavian, Slavic, so European to like Western European. But this man, the Milosh that you're after, is known for his bright red hair and beard.
Gotcha.
So
Does he play for a death metal band?
no. So you would ask,
Have you seen a strange fellow with bright red curls, like his head was on fire, but he's not screaming in pain or dying?
she would answer, there was rumors of someone going to the castle maybe a month ago that had bright red hair like that.
And he's not been seen about the town perusing with the women?
No. We haven't really seen many people from the castle here recently. Just a few of the servants come out for supplies.
How often do the servants come out?
Weekly, maybe?
Weekly.
I need a lot of snacks in there.
Mm-hmm.
Probably.
Mm-hmm.
I'd be curious to know if the town's always been this shitty.
Do you want to ask her that?
Not in those exact words. But yeah.
Would you convey that to me? I'll try something.
I'll see. If you say it to us, it's there's two ways it's gonna go.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So what?
Say it to us?
Yeah.
Well, miss, has not press or judge but to judge your cow's looking rather sickly. Has your cow always had such a fever?
She
Cow
would
fever?
fever.
That cow looks pretty mad.
She's like,
Looks hostile.
yeah, things got rough. Maybe like 2 months ago when the water became poison.
Oh.
Man.
Well, that's good to know before we drink it. So what do you drink?
We have well water.
Which is also
Now you would, peering through this slat talking to her, you would see a very thin and emaciated face. Like not a healthy person you're talking to.
At this point, am I still checking over the
You,
cow?
I would say you rejoined by then,
Okay.
yeah.
The cow, it is very sick.
Well, yes, apparently the water here is poisoned.
Oh?
Yes, don't drink it, or if you do, in small amounts.
Oh.
You can be first.
Yes.
So, are we to resume to the castle?
I see no reason we shouldn't. Hopefully they have some cleaner water, and some fine china and old women.
Old women?
Yes, of the deathbeddable age. Rich.
Oh my.
Oh.
I like you.
Well, I wish you luck on your endeavors.
Thank you.
And, I wish you luck on yours. My name is Uli.
She says, my name is Sarah.
Hello, sir.
Thank you, Uli.
Goodbye, Sarah.
Good luck with your sick cow. It looks quite infuriating.
I'm already on the card.
Yes.
Yeah.
If you wish to cure the cow, you should put the chicken under your left arm and turn around 3 times and face the sun as it sets.
It's a chicken under left arm. Turn around. How many times?
No, we haven't got time to talk about
I have some stuff to bargain. Let's go.
Good day.
I mostly
She-
just want to keep an eye out for guards and things like that.
Shutter
On our
closes.
way through.
As you did approach the castle then, you were greeted by guards at the castle gate. And they're the ones who took your business. And then a servant came out and greeted you. And the servant's name was Reginald Regensworth.
Quick question.
Yes.
How healthy do they look?
Who? The guards?
Guards
Yeah, anybody
and
who's
the
working.
servants.
The
Yes.
guard looks healthier than the woman did, but they're still...
Don't look the greatest.
They don't look the greatest. Definitely pallid. Doesn't look like they've gotten a lot of good rest here recently. Maybe their cheeks are a little bit shallower than what you think they would normally look like.
Okay, so if a fight breaks out, I can.
Cops them right in the face.
Yeah.
comment on their terrible pallor.
Yeah.
Like bring them down
Insult them to the
emotionally.
ground.
Hey, Dan,
Yes,
could I get you to get me
I certainly can.
2 more of these?
Oh my goodness. So thirsty.
So thirsty. It's the fucking cider, man. I will drink this shit infinitely. So, once again, you guys find yourselves hanging out in this waiting room. Anything you want to do?
Are there refreshments?
There would be a pitcher with some water and some goblets.
What material are the goblets?
What material is the water?
Water is...
How much
Preferably
poison
alcohol.
is the
It
water?
looks
Or how much water is the poison?
clearer than what you saw in the lake, but it's still definitely got some tint to it. Ooh, a peach.
Is there anybody in the room with us?
No.
Oh man.
Then definitely, what are the materials of the
Yeah.
goblets?
Yeah, just start.
Exactly what you're hoping for. They're silver.
I say, Durkin, what's that over?
You take those. I'm trying to put the table in my bag.
Those are mighty fine candlesticks.
After you get done robbing the place,
Casually.
actually,
I wanted to look like they could have gone missing on their own. Like,
yeah,
one of the
This-
servants could be
How
accountable.
does this fall in here?
I assume the next person comes in as Durkin's taking the wallpaper off the wall.
as you're
This'll look
peeling
great
the
in my
wallpaper,
apartment.
The servant, you get the feeling he's probably the lead butler here. Sir Reginald Reginsworth enters. Greetings, sirs. I've come to inform you.
I'm a lady. Did you not see me?
Apologies, ma'am.
That's the help.
Greetings,
About to make some
kind
go
peoples.
blind.
I have come to inform you that Lord Casimir is still in council with his Lord's Council. And it will be about another half hour.
I think he's buying time.
Well,
You all would be interested. I could fetch you perhaps something to snack on or other refreshments.
You forgot to bring us water and like something to drink out of them. If you could, like, you just forgot our order. I assume so. If you could just bring,
My apologies. The
Yeah.
serving boy must have
totally
neglected.
forgot about it.
I can whip him if you'd like.
I am quite adept at whipping my serving boys. I whip it real good.
When a problem comes along.
You must whip it.
Does Reginald look to be pretty healthy?
He's definitely an older guy,
Yeah.
but kind of like the same thing. He's definitely a little paler than you might warrant. Yeah, like not like the villager was real sick, but
Yeah.
definitely
Not doing the best either.
yeah.
Did he go away to get refreshments or something?
Uh,
Are we alone?
Do you want him to have gone away?
I will wait until he does.
Okay. Then if anyone has anything else to say.
Oh yeah, I'm like, oh yeah, go get some pictures,
Okay.
some cheeses.
Crumpets and tea. Don't forget that.
Yes,
I
my
don't
dear.
even know what that is,
Immediately.
but I feel like you should have brought it here.
Very well. And he takes his
crackers in dairy. Hopefully not from the local cows. No offense.
I wonder if we should be eating anything at all.
Probably not.
I'm not concerned, but
Don't say it in front of him, please. Away with you,
Guys,
Reginald.
he already left. You're good.
I think that they're stalling for time. Also,
Yes, and now I know why they are cooking Milos.
Cooking what?
Cooking Milos.
Oh,
They said that he was in hot water, so we should get him out.
Well,
oh
you see,
man, oh no,
Mr. Feelagooden.
No. I went to university. Doctor.
who's the barber here?
Sorry,
Oh.
Dr. Feelagooden. I believe that's just an expression, as in he's in turmoil or a troubling situation, not actually in hot water. Of course, I could very well be wrong, and if we do find him in hot water, I would like to bet on it.
Durgan's like taking a photo off the wall and like rolling it up. Yeah, I don't think he's in hot water.
Then why did they say he was in hot water?
Never mind.
deal with that later.
Are we locked in? I would like to go over and not subtly jiggle the door handle like.
It is locked.
Well,
Ooh, Durgan doesn't like me.
they don't trust us.
I don't trust it. I don't trust us either.
Another photo.
Yeah. You're going to have a whole collection by the end.
Oh, you know, tomatoes. I'll steal everything.
Absolutely. Could I? Are there any windows or anything
Yeah,
else in this
yeah,
room? Could I look out the window, see if there's anybody like watching us?
Not through. You maybe see like a guard patrolling on the wall, but there doesn't appear to be anyone.
And there's no other side doors, and it's just the one door they let us in.
Yeah.
Were there any silver butter knives in this room?
There was.
Yeah, Durkin, can I have one of those butter knives that you may or may not have
I
found?
came in with this, but yes.
Okay, thank you. Thank you. I'm gonna try to see if I can't credit card open this locked door.
Give me a skullduggery check.
All right.
We're gonna call this. We'll call it challenging because you're using a butter knife.
Yeah. Man, that's even better because I don't know what the hell I'm doing with this. Oh man, and I have to flip the results to fail too. That's great.
Oh, no.
You can do it. I believe in you.
Yeah. 21. And it has to be underneath my score.
You're rolling under.
My score is 42. I got 41.
Oh, nice. You passed.
Yeah.
Nice.
You pop the lock, and as you push the door open slowly and peer out, you do see a guard there, maybe a few feet. And he turns towards you, and he's like, "May I be of assistance?"
Close the door. And I'll hand him the knife back. And I'll say, "There's a guard in there."
Is this where we like pretend one of them gets murdered and we, try to
Oh,
tell the guard?
How about I just tell them I have to urinate?
there you go.
That's
Thank
a
you.
good one too.
It's about at the urinate plan that Sir Reginald Reginsworth returns with a tray with scones. Scones? No, you said crumpets.
Crumpets, yes.
I hope you brought
He
the wrong
better bring
thing,
me
so you can
crumpets.
just slap
Yeah.
them up a little.
Yes.
He got the order
Aristocracy
correct.
cannot be
That's what
denied.
counts. Your crumpets, some fresh water, and some goblets,
Well, what about my tea?
and your tea.
Oh, all right.
And he sets it down on the table like, here you are, kind sirs.
A lady. I know
Ma'am,
I'm wearing pants.
I apologize again, ma'am.
So insensitive.
And trousers.
And trousers.
Yes.
Yes?
I just noticed that there's no facilities adjacent to this immediate room. Perhaps I might be able to visit yours. Well, not yours, but one of a higher stature and nicety in the house. It's that of the rug, sir. And I assure
Yes.
you, my traveling rations will not make that.
I mean, surely you have this water here, and there must be a closet you draw it from.
Are you saying
I wonder what this doctor's intelligence score is, because mine is dropping rapidly.
we don't use the facilities in our well, kind sir?
Where do you keep your water? I hear of, you see, where I am from, we have no closets full of water, but I keep hearing mention of water closets.
Regional differences. My apologies. I have been instructed by the Lord to keep you in here, but I would hate to deprive you of the most basic of human requirements.
Thank you.
The guard, he has the guard. He'll escort you to the privy.
How much longer is the wait?
20 minutes.
Does he have one of the little puck things to give us that'll buzz when it's time?
No, he does
He
not.
does not.
Got an egg
This
timer
is
or
more
something.
attentive than an Applebee's.
Okay. All right.
I will then pause at the door before the guard takes me to the restroom
Yeah.
and tell the group, I shall be back in a moment. The guard is taking me to the bathroom. And then
Wink.
turn back to face the guard and Reginald.
Yeah. Okay. We'll let you go off for a second, because Reginald...
Doing our favorite thing, splitting the party.
Yeah, that's a great thing to do.
Always the best.
Always the best. So Reginald, to the rest of you, I do apologize for the wait. The Lord, he's not as accommodating as he always has been, and I promise it will not be much longer. If you have no other needs of me, I shall return when the Lord is ready for your chambers. For you to enter the meeting
Yeah,
chamber.
we got it.
I'll hold a hand up to Reginald, and I'll Alexia, I'll lean up beside you and I'll say, "You're the aristocrat. We have a writ to go and get this man. Why don't we just employ it here?"
Yeah, that would be a good idea, I whisper.
Wait, we're in that town already that he's...
Yeah.
You're in the castle.
We're in the
Oh, okay.
castle.
You're in a
We're
waiting
getting ready
room
for the
in the
Benny Hill
castle.
scene
I mean,
where
but
we run around
we're
the
meeting
castle.
with his
He
uncle.
doesn't know where
is
he's
who we're
stealing
waiting
it
for.
from.
Yeah, not him.
Okay, that's
So-
No,
okay.
no. But I'm just like, why don't we just, flash our warrant in this guy's face and say, we're going where we're going?
Well, you can go ahead. Go right on.
We can
I
flash it
trust
around
you.
later when they get upset with us.
Question, does the writ actually give us the permission to do that? Because I know, like, for example, like Django, he's authorized to collect the bounty on the guy, but the town local rules of shooting up the bar is not allowed.
Yeah.
Well, it would be something like that. You are authorized by the king to collect this person, and any lawful subjects of the king must do their best within reason to assist you in this process.
Gotcha. So meeting with us is him assisting us.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
In theory, he's complying with this.
So, Jake.
Big words.
Well, so much for that. Then I'll wave off Reginald.
The minute Reginald leaves, I look at you guys like he's stalling, isn't he?
I'm pretty sure.
I'm fairly certain.
Okay.
So, what are you?
I'm going to try and get a little bit of lay of the land and figure out how far he's taking me through this castle, and see if there's an abundance of guards, like one at every intersection.
Okay.
Just trying to know generalized details and see if I can find other points of interest within the location.
Why don't you give me? Oh shit.
Maybe we should
What does
ask
scrutinize
Reginald to
cover,
give us a
Adam?
tool.
Yeah. What's that?
What does scrutinize cover?
Scrutinize covers memory and the ability and insight, basically.
Why don't we call it a scrutinize check?
Difficulty?
Let's just go standard.
Okay. Alright, that gives me a 65. And my 12 is a success.
Fantastic.
Nice.
You get a feeling actually it's low staffed. You'll see maybe one or two other guards as they take you through there. But they do kind of have to take you through a kind of a winding path through this small castle.
Okay.
And you do see there's a main central corridor and some rather large, elaborate door to rooms. And you would make a guess that maybe one of those doors might be the direction you need to go. Now, the guard is here as a resource, too, so if you want to pester the guard, you're more than welcome to. He's not hostile towards you by any means.
As we go, I'm going to walk slightly ahead of him, as if I know where I'm going.
Yeah.
Because I feel my stature is high, even though I'm technically... I used to be aristocratic,
Yeah.
now I'm not.
Yeah.
And I'm going to just assume every door we're about to pass is the bathroom.
Oh.
And so I'm just going to immediately, this one, and like go to try it until he stops me and tells me what it is.
He'll politely correct you. No, sir. Continue on.
Well, this is in the bathroom.
No, I'm sorry. And eventually you get the information you need. He's like, no, sir, that's the Lord's meeting chambers.
My
council chambers.
I couldn't go in there, could I? I must say, though, there's one thing I'm noticing rather lacking around the castle is all your staff seem to be men. Are there no women in your castle?
They aren't on this part of the castle, no. There are, yes.
He's
Is
pursuing
this
that agenda.
A celibate castle?
No.
I'm just a little curious. There's no chambermaid who's nobody to assist me, or
he'll put it out there that they are actually they've been short staffed here recently. Here in the past couple of months they've lost a lot of staff
to cholera
so
and diarrhea. Yeah.
So yeah, they're operating on almost a skeleton crew at this point.
Well, I shan't ask you to help me. You have rough hands. And I use the facility and go back.
Okay.
So I look at you guys like, so are we just gonna walk in there, or? I think I've stolen enough. I mean, I think I've borrowed enough.
Right, we've examined enough of their wares to know
You've
what
appropriated
people
some
prefer.
evidence.
Yes.
So I'm just gonna go to the door and start looking.
Ooh, he's gonna check
I'm not
out.
going to stop you.
Or are you guys going? Like, are you guys just wait here?
I'll go with you.
If the door were open, I'd go through it. I'll put it that way.
Ooh, he's gonna
You
check out
unlock
the
it already?
food and water.
Yes.
He's just gonna
Go for
kind of look it over and see if he thinks that it's safe.
Okay.
Question mark.
Why don't you give me a... Fuck, what would that be? I'd be willing to call it a heal check, right? See if something's safe for, unless you know a more appropriate skill.
It depends, and in order for me to like truly adjudicate that, I'd have to know. So like, just for instance, if it's like, if it were like a poison, that'd probably be something different than if it were like just bad food. So I'm not going to call those skills up, because then if you're like, oh yeah, it's that skill, then I'm going to know that we're testing for poison.
Okay.
that breaking thing. So
Why don't we, instead of that,
So I could roll for some.
why don't we just do...
Maybe.
I just don't want to metagame, so.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Let's just do a heal check. That'll give
Okay.
you.
All right. And then, so what's the difficulty on that?
We're gonna go challenging on this.
Challenging? Okay, that will be 50.
I might.
Ooh. I'm rolling like a player. Crit failure.
The water seems crisp and cold.
Oh, God. I've been
And
dying for some water.
the crumpets, is that what it was?
Crumpets.
Crumpets are they served hot? I don't know.
They're served on a platter.
They're
For consumption.
smell delicious, and the tea is piping hot and fragrant. Smells like maybe like an Earl Grey or something like that.
Oh, yeah. It really goes to town.
Okay.
Oh,
I was Chuck. I was gonna actually try and use my awareness to smell test the food.
Okay, go for
I
it.
got a print out here that says that.
Okay.
It smells one of the ones for it. So
Do your
just see
thing.
if it smells rotten, perhaps.
Well, while you were eating,
Yes.
he is
Crit failing also.
smells delicious. Smells delicious.
I'm gonna go over and inspect it now.
Okay. Are you just watching them eat it, or do you want to?
I'm not
Oh,
eating any. I just want
I'm just
to.
inspecting it. They can do what they
Yeah,
want.
I just
Okay.
wanted to
Well,
check it.
I think we
Off.
all eat. I open the
Ew.
door.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
These are
I'll
a
follow through.
strange color.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with them.
They do seem. I don't know. Maybe the bake was off a little bit or something like that. You guys are just walking out.
Yeah.
Tea and crumpets. I don't eat that
I'm
shit.
good.
I'm out of here.
I'm good. Now that the food passed my check, I'm gonna go with them.
Okay.
And meander around the castle, and hopefully I can aware better there.
Okay. Roll me a
Give me some
secret
bread and
toughness.
jerky. And
Well,
I'm
secret
happy.
toughness, so my base chance would be 40. And I rolled a 36.
Okay. The guard neglected to lock the door when he returned you to the room.
Are they still in the room when I get
I feel like you
returned?
come in
Yeah.
as we're going in.
Yeah, as they're saying, "Fuck this place."
Oh,
They've started eating the food. They've gone crazy.
So
Why?
those of you inspecting the food, your comrades here have just opened the door and walked out.
You don't want to join us?
No.
No.
Are you taking the tour? Is the tour starting?
Yes.
Oh,
Right this way, madam.
well, thank you. I just need to ask
So you want to go 4 lefts, 2 rights, and a straight down this long hallway, and then it'll be the third door on your right is the meeting chamber with the castle lord.
Durkin gets his maul out. I was like, cool, that's what I needed.
Also, no women in this castle.
Ooh.
Who's gonna wait on me then?
No one.
Terrible.
Oh dear.
Terrible.
Willie grabs some food and,
leave this
and
place as soon as
brings
possible.
a tankard along or whatever. You know,
Yeah.
And is eating and walking.
Okay.
Why not? Yeah.
I'll uncoil my bullwhip and skip down the hallway with it.
Give me a coordination test.
All right.
We're gonna cook some
We're gonna call it. We'll call it trivial.
Okay. Okay. But still a good chance of
Uh-huh.
bungling it. All right. I'm good. I'm good. It's a
Okay.
critical success actually. But
Ooh, very romantic.
so I'm like
Double dutching that shit.
yeah, absolutely.
Somehow I get in it too. I'm like, what?
1 plus 1
places
plus
with their
3
money.
is 5.
So you all, as you leave, the guard's like, is it time for your meeting?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
Obviously.
we are meeting now.
What's that?
We are meeting now. Oh,
Okay.
Forgive me.
Sir Reginald said you would be meeting eventually. I just didn't know when it was.
Mm-hmm.
Right now, lad.
It's right now.
Maybe we can just ask him if he knows where the guy is.
No, I actually almost walked into it to use the restroom. It's right this way, actually.
Well, let's ask our helpful guard if he just knows where the
You
red-headed
can
guy is.
go about your post, and we'll see our way to the meeting. Thank you.
Maybe we skip
Okay.
the king and just ask this guy.
Oh, have you seen a man with red hair?
Oh, do you mean, Milos?
Yes.
Yeah, he stopped by,
Really?
maybe a month or so ago.
He's not here now?
The Lord said he'd left.
Has there been any change in your godly duties, where you are no longer guarding a particular wing or attic room or
No.
hidden dungeon?
Yeah, I'm guarding more than I have been before. I don't think there is a hidden dungeon.
No hidden dungeon.
Could you assure our barber friend that he has not been boiled alive?
Was he wet?
I don't think it was raining.
Was he dripping with the water?
I don't remember.
Rosy complexion due to some warmth?
He had red hair, so he always kind of looked kind of rosy on sunny days.
Oh, a freshly steamed face. I like that.
Yeah.
So,
Does he know where he went?
my social class is burger or whatever it
It
is.
was middle class, yeah.
That's middle class?
Burger.
Does
Yeah.
this guy look like he's higher than me?
No.
Does he look like he's lower than me?
No.
Okay, alright.
He's also a birder.
He's about
Yeah.
mid-height.
Yeah.
Yeah, about
Yeah.
the same height. Yeah.
Okay.
Wow, that's awkward. All the guards are of ogre stature.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, no, you were...
Jesus.
Are you an ogre?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, no, he's shorter than you.
Yeah.
But of
But
a
social class.
Yeah. Okay. I won't be too mean to this guy. I'm just like, alright, cool, we're going.
Okay.
I was
As
hoping
you-
could just teleport
Who's
us
going
back,
into
right?
this Lord's meeting chamber? Who's leading? You're leading?
Well, I don't
Hand
know,
up
leading-
first.
I'm leading. I have my
You
maul
go
out.
Okay.
Opening doors with
Kick the
it.
door.
I'll accompany him.
As you kick the door open, you're greeted by a raised table at the far end of this real lavishly decorated room, carpets and tapestries and drapes. And at this big table, you see a handful of, they look very aristocratic, people sitting around the table. There's maybe a few guards standing by the door you just busted through. As you throw it open, the guy at the head of the table stands up. I have not called for you. How dare you intrude? Gods!
Who has the
The arrest warrant.
yeah?
That's up to you guys.
I mean, I feel like I would want it, but I don't think I would get it.
Just pick one of us.
Congratulations, you have it.
Jake, you've got it.
Oh, okay.
There you go.
Perfect.
I'm like, show him the warrant.
We're here on behalf of the king. Lady Alexia has brought us here to collect a man by the name of Milos. Have you seen him?
Should be a nephew. And I shake his
Yes,
finger.
yes. Milos, my nephew is drawn the ire of the king.
I'm walking towards the table. Let me know when I get there.
At the threat of your deed, your writ from the king, he kind of signals for the guards to stand down. And he's like, I don't want any trouble with the king. I am a loyal subject. Milos, he is here.
Now,
Yes,
in your castle.
yes. He is, when we got word of his debt, his trouble with the king, we have imprisoned him in the dungeon.
Well, that's mightily upstanding of you.
Yes. I will turn him over to you freely
Well,
Now.
that went,
in the
that
morning.
went well.
Morning.
Have I gotten to the table yet?
Yes.
I jump onto the table.
Do it coordination. We'll call it. We'll just call it trivial. You're tall enough.
36 out of 39. Oh my god.
You go.
Some scary numbers right there.
Boom! I saw them like. Do they have nice food on? Like,
No, yeah.
oh, I'm like walking on it at this point.
He's rather agile, like, get down, you heathenist, no good, ne'er-do-well, like angry, beat-faced spittle.
I yell, and I'm looking like at everybody at the table.
Yeah.
Like, we need him now. We have word from the king that we need to get him now.
You will have him, but not until the morning.
No, we had word from the king. We are to bring him back immediately.
You will have him in the morning.
Are
And
we,
I start staring at like, oh, are you guys going against the king? Is this what this is?
Are we alone in the room with him?
It's him. He's got some people sitting around this table, like aristocrats. There's going to be 5 of them along with him, and then 2 guards. And the guards are actually approaching.
Mm-hmm.
I would say that what you're saying is it's paramount to treason, and also you're bending the silver. Raise your foot.
Oh, okay. All right.
As you put it.
Off the table into the
Willie walks up next to one of the other aristocrats that are there, and he just like takes some food off of their plate and starts to eat it. He stares at them in kind of a stare down.
She gasps like that. I was not finished with that, kind sir.
I know, that's why I'm helping you. He's actually trying to like make her uncomfortable on purpose. Like he's trying to also
some nice personal space you've got here.
Yeah,
Shame if someone intruded on it.
Make it seem like he might not know that he's crossing a line, but he's trying to walk that line. Line of.
It doesn't take a lot with some of the upper echelons of society. They're very used to.
They're probably uncomfortable when we walked in the room.
Yeah, so she scoots over and holds it over her face. Fine, just take it. You ruined it anyway.
Oh, wow. Oh. So you guys are treasonous and rude.
I will not stand. You will have it, and we will comply with the king's orders.
You are in your chair right now.
You may sit. It's fine.
And he picks up a little bell. Fine, if this is how you want to play it. And he rings the bell.
Oh, are you going to announce me yet? I've been standing at the doorway forever, waiting for somebody to announce me.
As a door behind a curtain not far from him burst open, and 3 guards come through. As we move into initiative.
Oh, no. As we move into the start of the end of the game.
So as these guards burst through, you've got 3 guards there, roughly where your table is. I don't have any maps, so you'll imagine. And 2 guards by the door you came through, and they're approaching. They're all carrying spears and kind of rough chainmail and leather armor. Emil, you start this turn out.
Yeah. Well, are we doing the fighting then? We killing these people?
It looks like they made the decision for you.
Yeah. I'll try and load my crossbow.
Okay. You start loading your crossbow.
But I'll use my coordination test.
All right.
To see if I can do it for free.
Roll that bean footage.
I crit succeed.
Oh,
my coordination test.
Nice.
So that's a 0 AP load?
Yep.
All right, your crossbow's fucking loaded, man.
He loads it with the speed and
You got 3 minutes.
Yes, indeed.
What's that?
3 minutes.
Do we want to hold off on our
Yeah, why don't we do that? We'll go ahead and go to our first break. When we come back, we'll continue with Emil's turn. He has just loaded his crossbow. He's got 3 action points.
I'm ready to miss somebody.
You were ready to miss somebody. So,
I give a screen, you're going to hit them so
yeah,
hard.
those of you watching on Twitch, give us maybe 5 minutes. Those of you on YouTube, give us a couple of days. We'll be back. And until I see you again, start fires, do drugs, tip your bartenders.